footwear. Like, I literally have like a pair of men's thongs because they're more comfortable, they're thicker, right? So I've had those for a few years. They're pretty cozy, but they're wearing kind of thin now because I just wear them everywhere. Like, I'm not a real fan of enclosed shoes that require laces. Oh, fuck. Let's get away from here. I sometimes wonder if people legitimately think they can kill me doing that. Anyway, yeah, I don't like anything where I have to touch the shoe, because shoes are like the last thing I put on before I leave the house. And they're not technically... They're in my garage, so they're not really inside my house. They're kind of like just outside of my car kind of thing. So yeah, I have a lot of like open slip-on shoes. Obviously I've got track shoes and proper shit like that for when I want to do like a walk or a run or some shit. What else? I guess like I have like a lot of like light cardigans instead of like jackets or heavy like hoodies or anything like that, because like I said earlier, I get asthma attacks and shit. So if I overheat and I start having an asthma attack, I need to be able to cool down like my sort of like top of my chest area kind of thing, like my collarbones to my chest, or otherwise my asthma attack will get really quite severe and I might, you know, require hospital kind of thing. So generally speaking, I have a lot of like the kind of jumpers where you can kind of just like unzip or unbutton, you know, because it's safer. What the fuck is going on over here? Hi, mate. Pay attention. Who are you killing? Somebody backing around here. Hi, mate. Go. Let's go across the... Yeah, we gotta go across the thing. That's fine. It's fine. Once I get the cars... What is over here? Hello? What is this? What is this place? I saw you, mate. No, I saw you. Don't you even worry about it. Where's my bike? The hell out of here. Anyway, as I was saying, we had to get like some warmer winter gear just yesterday because I don't really have warm clothes, obviously. So yeah, I ended up getting like a pair of track pants. What else I got? I got a couple more long pants and a couple of those. I found new tops, so I got those. I only buy clothes like once a year, so this is it. Nick had to get warm clothes because he's traveling south and it's going to be really fucking frigid where he's going, so he needed stuff more than I did, but we figured that if I had track pants, I might complain less in winter. So it's a fair guess. It might happen. Don't know. What else do we get? I don't remember. He got a beanie and some stuff. Nick got warmer stuff, but Nick only requires like one of everything and then he's good. I'm like, if I like it, I've got like 5 of the same thing and it's all genuinely the same thing. I could basically put on... I'm one of those people that have like an entire wardrobe of clothes, but it's all identical. Like, you'd never honestly know unless I told you that I changed my outfit. Now, this guy's got a DBS, and I want his gun. Don't hit me. Yes. Okay, I gotta come back to him. There's another guy over here. Somewhere. A little bit worried about him, but... Let me go and get this guy over here. Because he had... I think he's over... Where was you? Here. He sounded like he had a DBS, and I want that. Yeah, it is. There we go. Cool. I'll grab your backpack too. Let's swap that over. Too bad we don't have access to multiple versions of Nick. Why? What? Because he's funny as shit sometimes. I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, it's a shame you can't like hop on and play some nights and stuff because it's too late. Because like everybody seems to really love him. No, you don't. Would you like to have multiple things you like? No, I would have too much fun with that. That's going places. I already thought of 3 different things I could do with multiple Nicks. And yeah, none of them are clean. Yeah, no, it's probably a good thing we've only got one Nick. I'd probably never be streaming. I'd suddenly be a lot less asexual, I'll tell you that much. Nah, Nick's fantastic. It would be... Oh, shit, hold on. I'm gonna die. I knew it as soon as I fucking flipped it backwards. Oh, man. I got like 8 kills then. That was mental. Yeah, no, Nick does like a lot of like... You know how like if you've got like dishes to do and you've got to cook dinner, right? I'm somebody that's like, the dishes don't need to be done, right? And I'll just cook dinner. Like, I can work around that. Like, if something needs to be cleaned, right? But Nick's somebody that will have to clean the dishes before he starts, like, making dinner, right? So if I had, like, multiples of Nick, like, this house, there would be so much more stuff done in this house, because, like, Nick does a lot. And, like, we both do a lot, but, like, it's, both of us would, you know, if there's only one of me and there's a lot of Nick, a lot more things will be done. Because I'm a lot lazier than Nick is. I'm a lot more indifferent to things than he is. How's way into happily snuggling wolf push? No, if I can. I'm guessing you're like, I don't know. I assume you howled over that. Kitty Venus? Yeah, hold on, Keelan. Let me get that up before the game starts. New power-ups feature is rather annoying. Seeing at the top of the redeem list. I know it is. I do not get a choice in that, Keelan. So basically, I got a message today from Twitch that said, hey, guess what? We're adding this to your redeems and stuff, except that you cannot add or remove anything at the moment until, like, you know, it's temporarily added and you can't remove anything. So basically what they're talking about, Viken, is on the channel points redeems, at the top of them is this thing called like bits and stuff, or power-ups. And it's like you get a message effect, you get an on-screen celebration, and you get, I think it's Giganify or Ginify, whatever the fuck it is, an emote. I'm guessing it's supposed to make it bigger or something, I don't know. Anywho, so people are supposed to be able to cheer like a small amount of points or something like that to be able to have a little bit more fun and engagement in a stream. However, as a streamer, all streamers at the moment are not able to add or remove any of their channel points. So you know how like I deactivate all of the sound alerts when I play Diablo, for instance, because we have like cinematics and stuff? I wouldn't be able to do that at the moment. If I wanted to add in something new and fun that I had planned for a stream, I wouldn't be able to do that. And it's at Twitch's discretion right now. So, yeah. But everybody has it, and it's the first 3 things. And on top of that, not just that as well, but in our streamer settings page for channel redeems, it has that, and then it has the default ones, which are like, you know, highlight my message, stuff like that, right? And then down the bottom, it has the custom ones that the streamer has added to their channel. So I usually don't even see the default ones, you know, like the highlight my message and stuff, right? I don't see that at all. It's at the bottom usually for me, so I just don't see it. But now it's at the very top, so I have to scroll past the power-ups, the defaults, and then down to my channel redeems before I can do anything, which is kind of frustrating because, like, I am somebody that actually changes and customizes mine quite frequently. So it makes it a bit difficult for me to get down and access them. For a second there, I legit thought I had a bug because this thing has a bug right next to me. That's fine. Let's get more of this ammo if we can. Cool. Just ban everybody who redeems sound alerts during dialogue. Oh my god. I would time out people more than anything if I had to. Just because, like, I would be the type of person that would put up a message that says, hey, I can't disable this. Please avoid spamming or redeeming sound alerts and stuff like that during dialogue and stuff. And if somebody did it, they'd get timed out. And it would be just unapologetically timed out. Why is there, like, so many fucking Oh, maybe this is why, because this is here. All right, that explains some things. Give me that. There's a M24 sitting here. There's a lot of like scopes around the area, so I thought maybe it was related to it. I have to scroll through just as much shit, even as a viewer. Oh, is it reordered for you guys? Let me have a quick look at that. It's got those 3 at the top. It's not showing the default ones. Default ones are still in there. They're not at the end though. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I see. I see what you mean. I said I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Hopefully they just fix it up by like next week. You know. That's it. Lois face is so waiting to happen. I'm watching you, Viking. Don't eat the snow. And also don't eat the yellow snow. It's not sorbet. To be fair, this is a really weird follow-up to that sentence, but I actually like lemon or mango sorbet. So, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to go and eat random snow, but sorry. It's still, oh shit. Oh, hey mate. I wasn't going to win that. I would have had a better shot if I didn't fall off the roof. Back at hell. It's fine. They could take my gun. They're mixed, but it's mixed in, but its power-ups are stuck at the top. Yeah, no, I saw that. I didn't know that they're at the top till you said something about it. I think it's one of those things where they want everybody to be able to see it. Because I did briefly mention it when I started stream tonight. I'm like, there's a new thing that Twitch has brought out and added in, and I can't add or remove it. I can't hide or move it and stuff. So it's just where it is. It's where it is, unfortunately. Alright. Let me open up another one of these. I do too. One of my favorite combinations is lemon sorbet and dark chocolate. I haven't tried that yet. That looks like an outfit for Grim. That's 100% looks like what Grim would wear in this. It's actually pretty good. Eat snow, I can tell happily. Boots Keelon. I'm watching you, Viking. In on that snow. I have no snow left in a few months if you keep eating it all. Right, you're gone. Let me just click on these. There we go. The way they're not, like, labeled. You're yarn at me. I don't know. So far, to let you guys know, with the Kitty Venus I've had, I think I've had lavender and I think purple hair and, well, I think I had purple hair with that. Either that or I just had lavender. And I've had black dress so far with her. Just to let you know, I've had base outfit and I've had 2 outfits so far. So we've still got plenty to unlock and so many fucking combinations of like hair colors in there too. Be great. I just like the fact that there's like so many to go. And nods head. No, don't you dare boop me. Oh, Viking just wanted to be tickled. That's all he's doing when he like boops you with his tail. He's not trying to like boop your nose or anything. Ah, all the buses and stuff. Fuck it, we ball. What? Oh, blonde hair. Alright, hold on. Where's blonde? And minty. Alright, blonde minty. Where the fuck is blonde minty? That one. There we go. Soldier. New stuff. So originally when I made Minty, I actually almost made her blue mint instead of green mint. And so when I made the kitty form, I wanted to use blue mint, the alternate, you know? So there's a few in here that's kind of not quite what you're probably expecting it to be. So, yeah. So we got Minty now. And the funny thing is, like, my brain is, like, confused by it because I'm like, wait, did I redeem the right one? I'm like, no, I did. It's correct. It's still sitting at 100k points. I'm not surprised, Keelon. I know that you're waiting forever for, like, head pats and all sorts of stuff. I'm glad that this is one that, like, you like redeeming and, like, customizing and stuff. Because, like, it's a lot of points. The big combination of, like, the blonde hair and an outfit and stuff is a lot of points. So I kind of figure when somebody redeems Kitty Venus, right, the alternate avatar form, I kind of expect that that allows other people that have like maybe 2,000 or maybe 5,000 points to potentially redeem something else with it. Yeah. So I kind of see it as like it's a group effort to get through all the different outfits and stuff like that. Um, which is kind of nice. It kind of gives you guys something to sort of play with collectively, make all sorts of combinations and stuff. I don't know how to say it. I like every stream, so yeah. I'm not surprised you got points like that though. Because yeah, like I said, like I don't see numbers and stuff like that, but I do tend to remember who comes by and says hello and stuff on average during streams, and you often do, but you're often lurking. And what I had to learn from when Twitch told me that I had something like on average 10 people lurking at a time or something was that people that are lurking aren't necessarily leaving, which is cool because for a long time, there's somebody over here. For a long time, I thought that when people lurked, they just left. I don't know which end of this. Jesus, I needed a faster gun for that. Holy hell. Fucking hell, that scared me. Closest eyes facing stars in cave. Oh yeah, Viking has, I think from memory, something like 200,000 fucking points. Because they announced at one point they were like counting their stars in the cave, in the den. And it's basically just like a giant, bright, luminescent cave out in the world that's just like this beacon of light is just shining out from it. So yeah, I'd close your eyes. Eventually we'll get like Viking like a welder's mask or something that they can actually look towards their cave. It's a different cave opening eye, wagging tail. But I don't always pop out of the shadows. And lurking is like leaving a stream open in the background essentially. Okay, so when I started streaming, okay, my impression of lurking was, this is from watching other people too, just to let you know. So I was somebody in a chat, so I could see what people were kind of doing. And what it seemed like to me was that people would pop into these other people's chats, announce that they were lurking, like they'd say nothing else, they just said they were lurking, and then they were just gone. Like they'd never say anything else again, and the number on these people's streams would go down after a while, which to me, I thought meant that they were leaving. After watching other people's streams, I'm learning that the view count becomes inactive if somebody's not actively clicked on the screen and stuff. So sometimes they might be there, but they may have left. So for a long time, I thought when somebody came in and just said that they were lurking, I was just like, oh, that's kind of sad because like they want to support me, but they don't actually like what I'm playing or doing or saying or whatever. And they've just come in to like let me know that they're here and then they're gone, you know? And obviously over time, like some people come in and they talk and then they say they're lurking, and I kind of register it now more as like you have to go and do something, or you need to pay attention to something else for a few minutes and you might be back kind of thing. Because like I often, if I'm watching somebody stream, I don't normally like announce that I'm coming and going. Like if I need to go grab a drink or I need to go and goose the cats or something like that, like I'm just going to go do that and then come back. Like I'm not going to say anything to suggest that I'm coming and going, because especially like for some people, if you announce that you're going to go to lurk or something like that, like they'll basically wish you good night. And I'm like, I'm not leaving. I need like 1 minute out of my time to just go and do the thing. I'll be back, kind of thing. Look properly, you count as active viewer regardless of your activity. Interesting. I don't know how to lurk properly, so I don't know what that means, but it's interesting that there's like a proper way to do it. Because I've seen people have things called the channel point collectors or something. Like, you know how you can add an extension to your browser or something so that you're always redeeming channel points and drops and stuff? Like, I've heard about that before because some people have obviously been like, oh, they don't want to miss drops, but they don't want to watch a streamer and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, all right. You know, I start happily looking at flower. Yeah, I'm looking at that flower too. It's very pretty. Stream player sound has to be above 60 question mark. Or at 70% these days. Sorry. Fucking hell. They keep changing it. Yeah, I know that what the... I know at one point you had to have audio on, like the tab had to have audio, or it didn't count as lurking. And at another point, there was the the audio in the stream had to be on, even if the tab was muted. I've looked into some of this stuff because obviously, like, I've had to learn to understand it and stuff like that for like Twitch and YouTube and all the things, right? Like what counts as a view and shit. Which is funny because I don't actually like I don't see viewers. It's a funny thing in hindsight. Although speaking of fucking what counts as a view and stuff on YouTube, I'm literally down to like a couple of days, but before away from full monetization, being able to apply for that. So it's really cool. I'm getting really close to that. So everybody's been absolutely helping out, but my YouTube is like a week behind in counting watch time. So even if everybody was to go over and suddenly watch stuff right now, it wouldn't count until like a week from now. So I do appreciate everybody that's like been watching my videos and stuff, and it's like helped me get to a point where by maybe early next week I might be able to apply for full monetization, which means I'll start getting revenue from ads and all sorts of stuff, which means, you know, a little less stress in the long run kind of thing. I don't expect to be earning a shit ton of money from YouTube or anything. I'm still a tiny channel, but it'll help alleviate some stuff, you know, just a tiny bit, at least for now. You have to play unmuted, but you can mute the tab, yeah, for Twitch. Because I don't know, there's definitely a couple of creators that I've known in the past where I'm like, they're really fucking inconsistently loud, and it's really fucking hard to like get the right volume for them. And so yeah, when I've been trying to concentrate on something, I just mute the tab and stuff. But that's only for like the really fucking up, down, back and front, fucking sideways, and all through like Europe kind of levels of sound quality. I'm sorry. I'll keep that one to myself. That's too funny. Sorry. Somebody out there does it. Not you, Mathless. You're consistent. You're like fucking calming as hell. You're like, when I'm already tired, Mirthless is like a fucking lullaby. He's just magic. It's just beautiful. Just the consistency in your streams is just lovely, Mirthless. It really is. Yeah. No, there's other people I've come across over time that are like, holy shit, everything's super loud. And then you can't fucking hear anything. You know? I miss some stuff for YouTube stream lurkers. It's worse than passerby. What? Worse than passerbys. Am I in the zone? I'm not, am I? I'm not that far away. I can run. I got a shoddy. We can run with a shoddy. I just don't have a long distance gun, would be right. Sorry, but when I lurk, I always mute the tab because if I have to lurk, I need sound. When I lurk, I always mute the tab because if I have to lurk, need... Yeah. No. I get that. Don't feel like stressed about something like that because yeah, no, I understand, because there's times when like I'm trying to focus and do something myself, or I need to be able to hear sound quality for a minute. Like Mirthless will get this when I'm watching him. I'll be like, that's when I like will say that I'll be right back and stuff, because I literally won't be there to hear anything. Like, I won't even be in the vicinity to hear anything for a couple of minutes and stuff. So, but then again, I'm a be right back a person more than a I'm lurking. Just, I don't think it's just something that I've been kind of cultured to say a lot over the years of gaming and stuff like that. Because I didn't do a lot of like, I didn't watch a lot of streams and stuff. So lurking was such a weird thing to me when I started. I'm like, what the fuck is this person doing in my stream? Like lurking and stuff. Like, yeah, it was funny. And it gets even funnier now that I've got, you know, a member called Shadow, and I say that my members are lurking in the shadows. So, yeah. It gets awkward sometimes when I have to let Shadow know why he's so tired lately, is because he's got several people lurking in him, you know. But, yeah, he always understands. He's like, man, that makes so much more sense, you know. Does watch time count when one person watches your video over and over again? Okay, so on YouTube, the way watch time works is YouTube will acknowledge that somebody will likely watch a video perhaps 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 or 4 if they're going to like show somebody else, or maybe they started watching it and then they come back later and finish watching it, stuff like that, right? So they'll do a little bit like that for like views and watch time and stuff. But there is a point where, and I don't know what the exact point is, where they say no more and it doesn't count anymore. So you can't just have one video, like a 2-hour video or something like that, constantly, running on a loop in the background, because it doesn't work. They won't record it as a view and the watch hours after a while. So YouTube counts views and engagement based on viewer enjoyment metrics, which is really weird to say, right? It's like a engagement thing, right? So what they want to see is, did you watch this? Did you watch the video? How long did you stay clicked on that screen specifically? They do count time if you click away, because they understand not everybody's going to stay focused. Like, they'll have something running in the background. And then, like, for instance, when in the video you give a like, for instance, if you just give a like as soon as the video starts or after it's ended, they won't necessarily count that towards you having viewed the video, because it's like an AFK type thing. Like, they registered that as more like bot kind of behavior. So if you were to, say, play a 30-minute video and at any random interval, 7 minutes in, 2 minutes in, 8 minutes in, whatever, come back and hit like, it would count that as you enjoying the video, and therefore the view and the watch time would count 100%. But it does also matter how long you actually watch the video for. If you put the video on for 2 times speed, it only counts as half the watch time. So a 30-minute video becomes 15 minutes of watch time. If you put it on to double half the speed, you get an hour of watch time out of the one video. It's fucking wild. They haven't fixed that one yet, but it becomes pretty obvious if you suddenly only watch one creator with like a half speed and then you watch everything else at regular speed, So it's really fucking wild what they've got set up in place on YouTube to kind of like count towards stuff. Like, I've researched so much of this stuff because I just want to understand what the fuck like counts as stuff. Because I see all the back end analytics and stuff of YouTube, but I don't tend to like look at a lot of back end stuff of Twitch, because Twitch is live, right? So Twitch is kind of like, I don't really want to know in a way how many people are listening to me say something stupid in real time, or how many people saw me get blown up in a car by my own grenade. Like, they're things that I can go my whole life without knowing, or at least I feel better not knowing them. But other stuff after the fact, after it's like, it's been a stream, people have been there, and then it's on YouTube and other people are there seeing it too, and then remarking on it. Like, it's less impactful to me by then, somehow. But yeah, I just missed a whole bunch of messages. Hold on. Let me just catch up for a second. Let me just sit down here. I know there's people in the area, but I'm kind of semi-safe in here. I just missed a big chunk of stuff. You're a wonderful human being, Prolic. I thought lurking was strange too. Oh, thank you, Mathis. So basically, if you stream on YouTube, its algorithm works like that. You get benefits from active viewers, even if they were on your stream for 5 seconds, but you have inactive viewers. Lurker's algorithm drags your stream down. Oh, really? Well, that makes some sense. That's kind of shit for YouTube streamers then, isn't it? Because, like, then you have to have everybody active at all fucking times. That's a bit fucking mean. But yeah, I know YouTube counts their views more immediately. Same with TikTok and Twitter counts their views immediately. Like, it's instant. As soon as you've clicked on the page, bam, you've counted as a viewer and stuff like that. Whereas I think on Twitch, I think you have to be present for at least a little bit, or you have to be active in chat.